Good day, my little teacups. You'll have to excuse this video. I've got an awful lot to talk about, so I will be editing what I say to try and keep down on the rambling. But the main thing I'd like to preface with is I don't want to make this video. However, there are a lot of points here that I do feel need addressing, and they're both issues on this channel and outside of this channel as well, in the greater sphere of YouTube. So without further ado, let's begin. First thing to talk about is hashtag where is the fair use? Or WTFU, actually, as it is. And why it affects pretty much all of us. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is, fair use is the legal protection under which things like reviews on the internet operate. It's the ability to use copyrighted material in a transformative or educational or, for purposes of critique, etc. It defends against those kinds of videos being copyright claimed by the people who own the rights to what is being shown or utilized for critique, etc. The reason this affects pretty much all of us is there's a bit of a spree going on at the moment of fair use just being abused or 100% ignored. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here. I do not know all the ins and outs of this. I only know the very, very basics, but there are people who know better than me. And those people that I will point you to right now in this video are the Nostalgia Critic, who has done an excellent summary of the situation that's going on right now. I Hate Everything, who has come under huge amounts of fire by abuse of this system, to the point, audience, where people are creating false copyright claims on his videos which have nothing to do with the actual video or the content therein. They're claiming rights for songs that aren't present on behalf of an artist they don't represent. Why would they do this? Because they are using it to actively steal revenue from him. They are stealing a chunk of his livelihood. And if anything, he is the poster child, I would say, for people who have come under huge amounts of abuse from this broken system that we're under at the moment. So if you want to see the destructive, demotivational effects that this can have on a person, I would recommend I Hate Everything. And the last person I would recommend is Grade A Under A, probably the most informed person who's done a hell of a lot of research about what this all means. And he's expanded it past just the fair use and copyright side of things. He's investigating the community guidelines as well, and the fact that they are violated regularly. The reason that I'm saying this is, if you are a content creator who relies on fair use, you are under danger of your channel just disappearing one day, or your videos just magically not existing anymore. Or, hell, all your revenue can be redirected to some random people if they just choose it. And if you're not a content creator, you're still in danger, because if you watch YouTube regularly, your favorite content creator might still just disappear one day. Who knows, even if your favorite content creator doesn't use fair use, if the copyright system is broken as it's proving to be with I Hate Everything, it doesn't matter what they make. They can still just have their entire livelihood pretty much stolen from them for weeks on end. And the reason I'm getting so heated about this brings me on to why I started YouTubing. The reason that I got into YouTubing to begin with, the reason that Over Englishman exists as a whole, is tied to something that I have alluded to before but never quite addressed directly. And that is, I have depression. And I am grateful for everything in my life. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my girlfriend, for everything that makes me me. But I have to confess that professionally, I wasn't happy. Doing the jobs that I do, going to university, is excellent for building a career, but it wasn't making me happy. So I needed something else. And YouTube provided a shot at a dream job. Realistically. Something where I could make people smile for a living. I mean, how wonderful is that? Well, the two things I've only ever really wanted to do with my life are make people smile and play video games. YouTube has created all kinds of jobs that most people wouldn't even believe existed beforehand. But it's not the case anymore, for me. I honestly don't care if this becomes a job or not. The thing that changed my mind was you. All of you beautiful little teacups. We've all created a community that I'm proud of. I'm genuinely proud of what we've managed to build, and I am over the moon every time I get to make a video for you all. I get to make you laugh. I get to make you smile. I get to just say hello to you. Every time I get a comment, I'm excited to answer it. And I don't want all that to just disappear. I don't want all that to be able to just vanish into nothingness at the drop of a hat because something deeper and much nastier is going on in YouTube. And frankly, I'm scared. I'm scared of losing everything that we've got. Now, there are some other concerns as well that affect just this channel. Personally, I have not wanted to actually admit this to myself, but I think I need to. There aren't going to be any videos on this channel until March the 11th, or if not then the 18th. The reason for this is I have 2 university deadlines that are looming. I have my dissertation and my portfolio to create. Now, I have been juggling these quite successfully, keeping everything in balance, while knocking off the odd video here and there, but it's now gotten to such a point that I actually just need to divert my focus temporarily onto my real life. Which, if you've just listened to what I said, absolutely sucks for me, because I actually want to be making content for you all and just interacting with you all, because that's what brings me the most happiness. But oh well, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, haven't you? And as I said, I didn't want to make this video, I didn't want to admit these things to myself, but I don't feel it's right any other way. So, there is the truth. The truth as I see it, of what is going on YouTube, my fears surrounding it, and yeah, that's about it, really. Love you all. And if YouTube doesn't explode, I hope to continue doing so. Farewell.